What's up guys, I'm Nathanis, bringing you a new Dragon Age Inquisition class build, the two-handed Reaver Warrior. So this build is without a doubt one of the highest damage builds in the game. However, it does have one very specific requirement. You absolutely have to have the Guard on Hit Masterwork bonus, otherwise this build will simply not work. So just to show you what I mean, here is the armor that I'm using on Iron Bull. And as you can see, it has the effect that says on hit, gain 5 guard. So if you want to have that effect, you have to find a Fade-touched Silverite, and then use that as your masterwork on a crafted armor piece. And the reason why guard on hit is required for this build is because the Reaver spec is all about being low on health. So your main DPS skill, which is Dragon Rage, will always drop you down to very low health, and all of your passives give you the most bonuses when you are on low health. So in this way, guard on hit will allow you to survive while still maintaining these bonuses. Alright, now for the actual skill build, we're going to start in the two-handed weapon tree. We're going to pick up Block and Slash, Mighty Blow, Shield Breaker, Flow of Battle, Pommel Strike, and Guard Smasher. So even though we're picking up these three active abilities, we're not actually going to end up using them. So the only reason that we are taking them is so that we can unlock all of these three passives. So we're only after the passives in this tree. And the reason why is because as a Reaver, you're going to be dealing 90% of your damage by using Dragon Rage. Alright, and then in the Reaver Tree, we're going to be taking almost everything. So we'll start off with Ring of Pain, and Ring of Pain puts down a ring around you, which costs 10 stamina per second to keep up, and it is going to greatly increase your damage, as well as dealing damage to enemies that are inside of it. Then we're going to pick up Fervor, Blood Frenzy, Rampage, Scenting Blood, Devour, and finally Dragon Rage and its upgrade. And the reason why we're not taking these two skills, Terrifying Fury and Consume, is because they're simply not that great, so we're going to go ahead and skip them. Alright, and we're going to spend the last of our points in the Battlemaster tree, picking up Grappling Chain, Hamstring, and Deep Reserves. So the main reason we're spending points in this tree is to get Deep Reserves, because this ability allows you to regen stamina faster when you are low on stamina, and because Reavers consume stamina quite quickly through Ring of Pain, this passive is pretty useful. Hamstring is a pretty decent passive ability, but like I said, the main reason we are going in this tree is to get Deep Reserves. So in total, you're going to spend 18 points to complete this build. So the basic playstyle for this build is to simply put down Ring of Pain, then spam Dragon Rage until you are really low on health, then use Devour one time, then keep spamming Dragon Rage, and then keep devouring every once in a while. So the idea is to basically stay as low on HP as possible to deal the highest possible damage, and then use Devour to heal for a little bit as well as deal really high damage. Alright, now I'm going to show this build in action against a dragon on Nightmare difficulty. So you're going to start off by putting down Ring of Pain and then just spamming Dragon Rage. And as you will also notice, I'm doing ridiculously high damage to guard because of my passives. And now that my health is low enough, I'm going to go ahead and use Devour. And if you ever get to the point where your health is so low that you can no longer use Dragon Rage, you can either use a potion or just use auto attacks and Devour until your health goes back up. However, this won't happen that often. It usually only happens on boss fights because that is the only time where you will be in combat long enough for that to be an issue. So this fight would have actually ended a lot faster if it wasn't for the fact that the dragon is constantly jumping around and also flying up every once in a while. But all in all, I think it's a good way to show the kind of sustained damage that you can do with this build. And in terms of gear, there are 2 items you can get to make this build even better. You can pick up the Sullivan Blade for your weapon, which I believe is the highest DPS weapon in the game. And I think you can get that from a quest in the Temple of Sullivan. And then for your necklace, you should pick up the Superb Stamina Amulet, which gives you 50 more maximum stamina. And that is very nice because you're usually going to be stamina starved due to using Ring of Pain and Devour. This build does have the one critical weakness of increasing your chances of dying, because you will usually be sitting at about 10% HP with some guard over that to protect you. So you will still die from time to time, but I do think the damage output is worth it. So let me know what you guys think about this build in the comments. If you have any of your own build suggestions or ideas, please post them up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.